ESPN removed Bronny James from the 2024 mock draft yesterday and now projects him to be selected in the second round of the 2025 draft. Bronny, who was once a top prospect and months ago removed from suffering a cardiac arrest during the summer, is averaging 5.5 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists per outing across slightly more than 20 minutes per game in his 19 appearances for USC. His father, of course, LeBron James, hopped on social media and had this to say in now deleted messages, saying, quote, "Can you all please just let the kid be a kid and enjoy college basketball? The work and results will ultimately do the talking no matter what he decides to do." If you all don't know, he doesn't care what a mock draft says. He just works. Earned, not given. Okay, the team's back here with us. Stephen A., what do you make of LeBron's comments?
That this is all his fault. All of it. Let me be very delicate. I'm not joking around. I'm not playing. I'm going to be very serious. Obviously, I'm bi-coastal, and I'm out here a lot. I have never seen Bronny James play. I have refused to have gone to a game. I have been waiting for him to get to the collegiate level because I think their family is absolutely beautiful. I think that LeBron James is an incredible role model. I think his wife Savannah is just spectacular on every level, as his wife and the mother of his children. I think his kids have been fantastic. I think when you see their family unit, it's a blessing. I think literally there have been times that I've thought about the Obamas, and then I think about the LeBron James family because that's how impeccable they have been. Having said that, when we get to Bronny James, that kid has done nothing. The kid has done nothing but work hard, try to get on this game and all of this other stuff. Any attention that he's warranted has been because of his daddy. I want to play with my son. I want to stay here until my son gets to the NBA. We've seen interviews with Savannah and LeBron, and they were asked about Bronny. What did she say? I just want my son to be healthy and happy.
Right.
LeBron, I want to be in the NBA. All right? That's what we want. There's not a crime in that.
No.
No crime in that whatsoever. You can want that. But when you're LeBron James and you've put the word out that you want to be with him, and you put the word out that you want to play with him, and you put the word out that you'll be willing to go to any NBA team that picks him up, knowing the power of LeBron James, how influential he can be, now you got to wonder what team would draft Bronny James just so they could get LeBron James at age 40 or 41, right? And if that's the case, and the sheer fact that that question would be asked brings in the question, the legitimacy of Bronny, because now you've got people looking at LeBron James and wondering what kind of influence he will wield to manipulate his son landing in the NBA. That's LeBron. That's not Bronny. That's not USC. That's not the high school he was playing against. That's not some of his contemporaries, Bronny's contemporaries. That is LeBron James. LeBron did that. And so when you have a mock draft that's put out, what, they ain't supposed to do their job now? They do mock drafts every year. They've been doing it before Bronny James came along, and they're going to do it when he's going. Every single year.
He was a part of one.
That's right, and he was a part of one. And now you're going to tweet, even though you delete, and please, I don't even know why people delete it. Once it's there, it's there.
Yeah.
But you're going to tweet about folks needing to leave your son alone and letting them. You did that. LeBron is entirely and completely culpable for any kind of critique coming in Bronny's direction at this juncture. And it's not wrong. I'm not saying it's a crime. I'm just saying own it. It's you. It's not the media. That's LeBron.
I think some of this comes naturally, though. When LeBron James has a son that is talented at basketball, naturally people are going to put expectations on it. I think LeBron James put some icing on the cake, right? But the truth of the matter is that coming from Sierra King, and he was averaging, what, like 13, he was projected to be, at that time in 2023, a first round pick, right? These were based off of the talents that we saw from Bronny James at Sierra King, and also him being 6'4", 220 or so, or however, whatever his weight is. Like, people said, oh, this could be a real NBA prospect.
I think the kid's got a lot of potential.
Now, one, I don't think LeBron James should have deleted the tweet. To me, this was just about a father really trying to reset the expectations on his son, considering a lot of people think that Sierra Canyon, Bronny, that trajectory should have been smooth. No, he had a serious life situation in the middle of all of this. And I think when you see the draft and people are like, oh, you know, he was in the first one. He was not actually listed in the 2023 leading into mock draft. Now he was listed in this 2024 one, which people sort of got confused.
Now,
moving forward. Oh, yeah, moving to 2025. People are reacting to the fact that he's listed there where he was never listed because of the heart situation. You know, so his life has taken, you know, a turn in the sense that on the court, he missed the biggest opportunity that all of us know going to the next level. That summer from high school to college is so important. He missed that. He had to come back and reacclimate himself, and now he's on a team averaging 5 points, right? And they're second last in the Pac-12. Like, this was not the plan. This was not the design. This is unfortunate circumstances. LeBron James created a lot of these expectations saying he wanted to play with or against, but the truth of the matter is a lot has happened to Bronny where people can't put that same expectation that LeBron James, he himself had when his son was on the Sierra Canyon trajectory to now. And I think that's the point. That's the reason why he should have kept the tweet up.
Having to have a son, I've always tempered expectations. Because when you're great, and I'm never as great as LeBron James, but LeBron James is great as great, the likelihood of your son being able to be what you were is not likely. We know a lot of professional athletes that have sons that have been historically great, and so we need to temper expectations. But here's the thing. This is called blast radius. And LeBron James, his son, you know what they talk about, how you talk about you. Nobody has talked about more social media-wise than LeBron James.
That's correct.
So his son was going to get some of that. But here's where LeBron is culpable. LeBron tweeted something that says his son is as good as some current NBA players now. He said that. They're always looking. See, I told you. I thought you said it was all this.
Right.
The mere fact that he's even playing college basketball should be commended, should be applauded.
That's right.
The man had a very, very serious heart complication.
Right.
And now he's playing. He's averaging 5. So let him come back. Let's see what he does when he get a full training camp up under his belt. And he doesn't have he's on a minutes restriction. And they're able to turn him loose.
Right.
Let's see what he can be.
But again, you're right. There's nothing to disagree with what either of you said. But that's not the biggest point of this story. See, show me where the criticism has been for Bronny James. It hasn't been.
No.
We all know that he had a health scare, and thank God he's okay.
Yes.
We all have seen him play from a standpoint of recognizing that there's potential there. You understand? So he's got a chance.
Right.
Right? But considering how powerful, how influential, and how phenomenal and great LeBron James has been throughout his career, you would think you would hear more about Bronny James. You have not. There are people, believe it or not, in this indecent society that we're living in this day and age, there are an enormous amount of people who have displayed incredible decency when it's come to Bronny James because they know who his dad is.
Right.
And they know how unfair the expectations were.
For sure.
And then you see LeBron James coming out. And LeBron is tweeting. And LeBron is saying this or saying this or saying that. He did it. And so when you put up a tweet, first of all, you shouldn't have put up the tweet. Secondly, if you're going to put up the tweet, keep it up. So you were wrong to put it up, and then you were wrong to take it down. And instead of owning it. LeBron is trying to pass the buck respectfully in this regard. He is passing the buck off at the media for something he has done. Nobody, I don't know of anybody that has literally been inundated. Bronny James, you don't see him doing any interviews. You don't see people bothering him.
Right.
You see he's walking, he's at the games, he's walking the streets, he's going to the high school games, he's going to college, he's going to football games. People are not bothering him. This is LeBron. You did this. So guess what? Dial it back, which is what people were saying LeBron James should have done earlier.
Ain't no dialing back. He LeBron James Jr. Ain't no dialing back.
Now I'm talking about LeBron.
Yeah,
I'm talking about LeBron himself dialing it back.
Purple Rain. We got to wrap this party up.
Okay.
But great discussion. And don't forget, Stephen A. and, of course, Chiney, you know about this, NBA Countdown right before. LeBron will be playing the Clippers tomorrow night. That, of course, is that crypto. Are you going to, Shannon, are you going to be available to go to that game, or the Lakers record isn't good enough yet?
I don't do Clippers.
You don't do Clippers.
I don't do Clippers.
Like, that
But you
doesn't
do
make sense,
Lakers.
But you do Lakers.
Yeah, right.
So you protest.
Are the Lakers
showing
playing?
up-
Lakers.
Are the Lakers playing?
Are they home?
You don't do Clippers,
Oh,
but
wait,
you
are
can
you
do
scared?
Memphis?
Are you scared? Because now, like, they're rivaling the Nuggets.
Is that a Laker home game?
You scared of the
I
Clippers,
think
Shannon?
so.
No, it's not. It's a Clippers home game.
You scared of the
Today,
Clippers?
you know that's
You scared of the Clippers? He's
You know
scared of
that's
the
a
Clippers.
We own the Clippers. We run LA.
Are you ready for this? Clippers gonna bust their ass tomorrow night.